Here we are in Hayward with Bands for Bands Metal Fest here that's put on every year. Here with Craig Locicero of the Mighty Forbidden, and you know the history of Spiral Arms and Manmade God. So what's the latest we know?
Somebody might know.
What's
Somebody might know that history of those
Oh,
two bands.
everybody knows, brother. So hey, what's this latest AI video with Forbidden? It's got some crazy imagery, man. I mean, what's behind that?
Well, I mean, it's not really. It's computer graphics.
Yeah.
It's not. I know some people think that's all AI, but no, it was a lot of. It took months and months to make that.
What's the name of the song that you guys are promoting for that first
Divided
single?
by Zero.
Right on.
Yeah, and essentially like divided by zero is like it's a mathematical equation that people argue about, and can you divide by zero? Can you not? It's a forbidden number.
Yeah.
And really, what we're without saying what the song's so much about, it's just arguments canceling each other out, people not listening to each other, and that's a theme of some of our music. You know.
Right on. You got Norman Skinner on board. You know, lifelong Bay Area guy. I saw the show, the Omega Fest with Biohazard. You guys kicked ass on the May the 4th be with you. You know, it was a great show. What about some of the festivals you guys did, and what you got coming up for promoting the record to come out of the new Forbidden?
The record won't be out till next year, so everyone can just settle down on that. It'll be out like by the middle of next year. And, but we just finished doing some festivals in Europe. We did Vakken, we did Alcatraz Festival, we did one called the Moto Culture, which was great, in France. And then we also did one in Finland called Helsinki.
Wow.
So, and we did some headlining shows between all that, but those festivals were awesome.
Nice.
You know, the reaction to the band is extremely favorable.
A worldwide traveler this man is. So how's it feel to have Chewy in the group from Voivod? This guy's a lifelong Voivod fan, if you don't know. We never thought Piggy could be replaced. And and look at this.
Yeah, no,
he's got Chewy in the band.
I never thought Piggy could be replaced. And when I met Dan was when Forbidden played in Japan in 2008, and Dan walked up with his guitar in his hand. He said, "Hey, my name is Dan. Can I play you something?" And he proceeded to play me Infinite.
Wow.
Perfectly with the harmonies at it.
It had to be an honor, bro.
He had all the picking, everything. I was like, dude, you're literally the only person that's ever played that right for me, ever.
Wow.
So I knew right then he was good, but then I watched the show, and I watched him play Astronomy, and I sat on the back wall at the Kawasaki Theater and cried, because I realized, oh my God, this guy's channeling Biggie. So I asked, when Steve was saying, you know, having medical issues and things were going on in his life, and I was like, Dan, I asked Chewy if he could sit in and just sit in. We were thinking Steve's going to come back.
Yeah.
And he immediately said yes to help out, and then it turned into way more than that because Steve moved back to England, and so all of a sudden he's in the band. And it's amazing.
And Steve's back to doing his longtime project.
Yeah, he's back to we're great friends.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for Steve. But that was like, the timing was as good, and you know, Chewy's a big Forbidden fan, and he channels Tim Calvert the same way he channels, you know, Piggy.
Just to go back, I first met Craig and Tim and Death Angel at a record store signing in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 1990.
That's right.
Yeah, Tim was in that picture with Gus and everybody. So, how's the new lineup with Chris Contos, your Boneless Ones bandmate? And Norman, man, how you feeling about that new lineup? You guys are crushing it.
No, I love playing with those guys. It's definitely new blood.
Yeah.
You know, fresh take on some of the old songs, adding a lot of life to them. And they're great friends too. So I love it. It's an honor.
How was that show? Didn't you go to Vegas to do a Spiral Arms show with Tim recently?
We did last year.
How'd that go?
It was cool, man. It was,
right on.
It kind of. It was a stoner festival at a place, Camp Vamp or something, and they closed down since then.
Kind of put the pieces of the puzzle back together with you and Tim, full circle a little bit, right?
You know, I'd never say never, but that might have been the last time, and I don't know, but it was a lot of fun.
At least it came together, brother.
Yeah.
So look out for the new album next year, new shows to come. Craig, as always, you're a class act, and I appreciate your time and what you do to support the local metal scene this guy's here, and you don't see a lot of other people out here supporting this on his level, brother.
Carol walk through. There's Jeremy Von Epp over there.
Yeah.
You got some badasses walking around here.
Cool, brother. Thank you again.